In today's video, we are talking about having a productivity plan. Do you have a productivity plan? I have a productivity plan. In fact, I'm going to show you my productivity plan during this video, and hopefully it will either inspire, motivate, not scare you into taking action for your TPT or boom store this summer. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, this is Lori Ann from Mitzel Primary. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Here at Mitzel Primary, we talk teacher side hustles. And I've had 1 week off school. It's been wonderful. And one of the things that I did this week is I tried out my plan, which I'll share with you in a moment. And it wasn't bad. Not so bad. There were two factors. The first one was I was tired. I mean, tired. If you're a teacher, you know this. And the second one was Wimbledon. One thing I may not have shared about myself is that I am a tennis geek. In fact, I should have been at Wimbledon right now. My friend is going to be there for Manic Monday. She is buying me a towel. I should have been there, but not to be this year. Next year. In the meantime, I spent some time a couple weeks ago creating a productivity plan for July and part of August. We have 10 weeks off school. I didn't want to do this for 10 weeks. I thought let's do it for 8 weeks and then have 2 weeks for school planning. We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely do it for July and then assess at the end of July. But I have 3 objectives when it comes to my productivity plan. No, what did you call it? Random order. Number 1, product creation. I shared in my 1 year on TPT, I'll put a card there, but you'll see it at the end. 1 year on TPT, I talked about the first year was about building a foundation. And that's why, and I spent last year about 20 hours a week building my business, because there is no business. I built it from scratch. And so I spent 20 hours last summer getting a website, making products, starting a boom store. In fact, it's almost a year since I've had a boom store. Pinterest, right? I did all those things last summer, and again, as I mentioned, about 20 hours. This year, I'm going to attempt to do 30 hours a week, but where last year was about building a foundation, this year is about building the walls. So I mentioned in the other one, I've got some bigger products that I'm going to create. So what I hope to do is have about 6 hours of creation time 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I like actually working Saturdays, so I might I might like take 1 day out, like Tuesdays. Tuesdays are always a rough day for me for some reason. That has to do with school. But I might do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, 5 days a week, about 6 hours. We'll see how that goes. I did a practice this week. I did 20 hours actually of product creation. Finished almost 4 products, and then I'm going to bundle them. That'll make it 5. And I said I was going to upload them in the last video. I didn't upload them because I took the weekend off. I'll upload them sometime this week. In order to do 6 hours, because that's a long stretch of time, one of the things I did this week is I did them in 3-hour chunks. So Monday, I was able to do 6 hours. I did a 3-hour chunk, and then I did a 3-hour chunk, and that seemed to work fine. Tuesday, my body was off. We had a heat wave early this week, and it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. So, lived in the dark for a while, but I didn't get much done on Tuesday. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I did a couple hours on Saturday was fine. How I'm able to do 3-hour stretches, I do them 2 different ways. I'm doing a lot of this, aren't I? Sorry. I did it 2 different ways. The first one was I would just work for an hour. I'd put the timer on, work for an hour, and then take a 15-20 minute break. That one is dangerous for me personally, because when I take a 15-20 minute break, I tend to move it into a half an hour and then sometimes an hour break. So I don't always like doing them. I don't mind doing them for like 1 hour and then that's it. But the other technique I do for long periods of time is working for me. I started it, I heard about it last summer, I implemented it during the spring, and so far it's working well, and that is called the Pomodoro Technique. I'm actually going to make a video just on this for next week. But it is where you put a timer on yourself for 25 minutes and you focus. Turn off all distractions. You got to know exactly what you're going to do, because 25 minutes is not long. And you work. Put your blinders on and you work for 25 minutes. When that timer goes off, you got a 5-minute break. And what I would do is I would physically leave the office and do something non-techie. So I would fold laundry, I would wash dishes, I went outside and just breathe in the fresh air. It was something for 5 minutes. Again, I put the timer on for 5 minutes. I actually hung laundry outside at one point. And then when the timer went off, I sat back down and did it again. And I actually did it 12 times. So four rounds is 1 hour. So I did it 12 rounds for 3 hours. I couldn't do it again after that. That 12 was long. It was actually I wasn't feeling it mentally. I wasn't mentally exhausted. But sitting in a chair for 3 hours was a bit of a go. You may struggle with this. If you have a technique you like, please pop it down below. I'd love to hear about it. But that's basically what I want to do. 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. I'm thinking 3 and 3 or 3, 2 and 1, something like that. We'll see how it goes. There are some distractions this coming week. The TPT conference is starting Monday. Wimbledon is on for 1 more week, so I'm not sure how successful I'll be this coming week. All we can do is try, right? All we can do is try. One of the things that I do, by the way, I should have said this earlier, is I do a lot of planning on Sundays. I actually sit down with a cup of tea or a glass of water, depending on what time of Sunday I do this. I tend to do it in the mornings. And I have 2 flat lay planners. I like flat lays over the spiral. That's just me. You do you. And I write everything out. And then I have a notebook like this where I write a lot of notes. And then I'm part of an accountability group. I have that out. I have the 90-day challenge. I have that out. And I plan my week. It doesn't go perfectly every week, but I get a lot of that done if I'm constantly looking at it. It helps me get these 3 objectives done. So objective number 1, TPT Product Creation. The goal is to have 100 products in my store by the end of August. I'm off to a slow start. Whatever, it's fine. Number 2 is theme days. During the regular school hour and building a business, I tend to have a couple hours each night of the week where I focus on something. Because my business is varied, I have something almost every night. I'm going to keep with that, but I might move the 2 hours to before dinner as opposed to after dinner. So what I want to do is, and then some of these are the exact same as I did during school year, and I was doing them. Number 1 was Pinterest. 2 was website. My website is growing. I'm excited about it. It's now been approved for Google Ads, but I've got glitches in places, so I got to fix those up. 3 is I'm taking a course on video creation. I'll let you know how that goes when I'm closer to finishing it. I just started it. Also, I started a YouTube creating course last year. I barely dipped my feet into it. I'm going to try and get more of it done this summer. So Pinterest, website, course, taking photography. I want to devote one night to just taking pictures, probably doing the things that the video course is telling me. And then TPT store upgrading. I started doing this a little bit at Christmas time. I did some more at spring break, but there's still some stuff. If you saw the video I did last week on uploading editable resources, it was last week, so I'll put a card there. I talked about Bearwood Labs, and I gave you a little mini tour of Bearwood Labs. In that video, I showed you a free product they have where it shows you the list of your products. You can look at your thumbnails, all these different components to your products. I'm going to take that and I'm going to look to see what am I missing. I do have about 3 or 4 more covers that I have to update, but other than that, most of my store is ready. So I'm going to spend 1 to 2 hours each week doing those things. So TPT store upgrade, and that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Pinterest, website, course, photography, TPT store. The third objective is YouTube. Friday morning, I looked at it and it said, I always look at my analytics in the morning, 997 subscribers, and I was like, so close. And so I put a little plug on Instagram, and then I, turned off the computer. I did the things I do in the morning, went out, watered the plants and everything, and then I was about to eat breakfast, and I opened up the computer, and it said 1,000, and I jumped. I jumped right out of my seat because I was so excited and emotional. And when I went to my analytics, I was actually at 1,001. So I missed 1,000, but it didn't matter. I was so thrilled. And I actually took a screenshot of it, sent it to my family. My family were thrilled. They couldn't believe it. I got a call from my cousin in Calgary congratulating me because my mom is so proud. But anyways, I want to keep building YouTube. So I'm going to take that course I mentioned and just keep trying to get a bit better at making videos. So those are my 3 objectives. We'll see how it goes. I will give you an update probably the 1st or 2nd week of August to let you know what went well, what didn't go well. You know there's going to be distractions. We all have distractions in our lives, and it's a matter of what you do with those distractions. But don't let the distractions stop you from creating this business. This business will give you freedoms that you cannot imagine. I'm so looking forward to the TPT conference because we're going to be able to hear from people, and they're going to share their stories. They're going to share their struggles, and that motivates me. Because I know it doesn't matter what you're building, even teaching, there are struggles and there's distractions. But we as teachers, we know how to push through. We have perseverance and we have grit. And so whether your distractions your own family, work around it, communicate to your family that, during the hours of, 10 and to 12, mommy or daddy is not available, right? Figure it out. Communicate with your family, figure it out, create incentives or something for your children if you have children at home. Just figure it out. Be creative. So this video is going to be posted on the Tuesday. On the weekend, you're actually going to get 2 videos from me. The first one is a YouTube giveaway as a thank you, because I cannot, again, express my thanks to all of you for your support. I've got the prize picked. There's probably going to be 2 winners. And I just got to figure out how to randomly select a comment or something. And how many videos I'll accept comments from. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I've got a couple days. And then on Sunday, you are going to get a TPT conference review from me and 3 other teachers. We're doing a teacher tag. And that's going to get posted on the Sunday. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the conference. If you are going to the conference, pop a message down below and let me know you're going. Also, if you are not part of the Side Hustle Help for TPT and Boom Facebook group, join us over there. We're going to talk about the conference there as well. And I'm going to be talking about productivity right when I upload this video. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are, first of all, enjoying the summer. Have a great summer holiday. take care of one another, be kind to one another, and we'll catch you in the next video. See ya.